Sarvavedanta Siddhante Gocharam Tamagocharam Govindam Paramanandam Sadgurum Pranatosmiham. Verse number 447, please read. Aham brahmeti vijnanat kalpakoti shatarjitam sanchitam vilayam yati prabodat swapna karmavat yatkrutam swapna velayam punyam va papamulvanam suptothithasya kansasat swargaya narakaya cha yatkrutam swapna velayam punyam va papamulvanam suptothithasya kim tatsyat swargaya narakaya va. So these verses that we are seeing, few of it we saw in the morning and I'll continue to see now. It talks about the very, very unique concept in the whole religious tradition of the whole world. What you call the karma theory. The word karma has already gone into English language also. In Sanskrit, the word is. And this is something to highlight, to explain many inexplicable things. Usually, you can see in the world, average person is hit by a very, very obvious, almost sometimes called as the injustice. The person is very highly struggling, striving, but doesn't achieve anything in life. Yet there is some other person just doesn't do anything, but everything comes on his way. Then you discover somebody is a bully, a crook, but very prosperous. Other person is very honest, very kind, very sincere, is down the drain. Then you see same students, maybe both passed from the same college, same university, same type of degrees. One ends up with the IBM or some huge multinational incorporation. Another ends up in a small little company somewhere. 3, 4 sisters. One sister is married to a multimillionaire. One sister gets married to an ordinary person. Some is remaining unmarried. 3, 4 children, sons. One is very bright, same father, same mother, same food, same type of upbringing. Yet one turns out to be highly successful, somebody unemployed, one becomes a drug addict, somebody is a dropout. Why all these contradictions? Why all these contradictions? Somebody asked that question. Most people ask this question also. Like, you see, 6 million Jews were exterminated, 300,000 people in a tsunami wiped out, massive earthquake, millions pass. You start wondering, why these things happen? This is where it comes to explain these things, comes in the karma theory. What they call in Sanskrit, karma siddhanta. Very, very rational, very scientific. But if it is not understood properly, it becomes something which leads to total fatalism. A person becomes a fatalist, a defeatist. Usually we see most people become like that. They use that karma siddhanta for their convenience. If you fail in an enterprise, immediately you say karma. If you pass, I did it. That is how average person always functions in life. Like a marriage. If it doesn't work out, blame the parents. What can I do? They only selected this boy or girl. If it works out, we did it wonderfully. Business, an investment, if it works out, smart investor, I did it. If the whole investment disappears, karma, what to do? Most people use this karma siddhanta more as to explain away their defeat, their failure. But this is something much more than that. When you appreciate this dimension, you become a different person altogether. So, first thing that is to be understood is, long before you go into the karma siddhanta, as we saw here, this is verse number 445. So 444 verses are over before you come into karma siddhanta. So, lot of other things are to be known, especially about yourself, long before you get into the karma theory. Because first you must know about yourself. Please understand. Karma, when you say a result, what you call as the, not karma is a word which you cannot translate in Sanskrit. Very, translate it to English or any language, because very difficult. You have to get the feeling of that word. Karma, destiny, something like that. They say destiny, chance, divine, unknown. So many people define it different ways. But this is something which is like a karya karana. What it means? A cause and effect. Just like as we are sitting down in the class, we heard a big noise. When a big noise comes, you heard the noise, immediately ask, why that noise? Then somebody explained to you, a loaded truck of stone-loaded truck comes and they are unloading. So all this noise. Immediately you find out the karana as to why it happened. Same thing also in life, anything that happens, if you want to know the cause, why is it, like I told you, why is it that a person, in spite of his best attempt, becomes a failure? Yet another person, a little bit here and there, very successful. Why does it happen? This is where the karma siddhanta comes in. How is it? Morning I explained to you a little bit, where I told you, like in order to explain something in life, what happens now, you go back to the past and not to the future. Just think, if your stomach is upset, just simple things. If your stomach is upset, you immediately want to find the reason. Why my stomach is upset? At this moment, this is lunchtime, I have not eaten anything wrong. Everything was good. Then why my stomach is upset? You look back into the past. What did I eat in breakfast? To find the cause of your stomach being upset, you don't look into the future. You look back to the past. What did I eat for the breakfast? Suppose there is nothing wrong. Yesterday dinner, what did I eat? Yesterday lunch, day before yesterday, then you catch some, that you are eaten some stale food in a party, maybe something rotten, deep fried, stale food, you pinpoint. Because of that, now I am getting this. You look back to the past, you don't look into the future. Same thing also in this life. In this life, you have not done something because of which you should be troubled. You have been a very nice person. Like there are diseases. A person who is alcoholic and gets the cirrhosis of liver, you immediately connect it up. Ah, this fellow is drunk, alcoholic, naturally has the cirrhosis of liver. But suppose there is a person who never drinks, never smokes, no bad habit, teetotaler, but suddenly he has non-alcoholic cirrhosis of liver. This is where it becomes what you call as a karma vyadhi. You cannot attribute a reason now because he has not taken excessive drinks. He has not been smoking. He has not done anything to deserve it. But it comes. So there is nothing obvious in this life to explain it. Therefore, you naturally go back to life before. Because please understand, there is no result without the action. There is no effect without the cause. You cannot say, I did not do something for which I am punished. Or I did something, the effect of which I escaped. It doesn't work. That you can do it in the normal world. You can cheat somebody and keep it hidden. But in the universal intelligence, in the creation, when you understand the concept of the individual that you are, and God that all-pervasiveness is, as you have seen it already, nobody escapes the universal intelligence. The result follows. You cannot say, I did not do something for which I am punished. Every effect has a cause gone by. So in your life, if obviously for no reason in this life, something is happening to you, either good or bad, you don't find the reason in this life, you have to go back to the past. That is where it explains. A wise man, in this context, as we are seeing the verses, the person is happy with himself. He knows his nature, understands his own self. There are two people, both understand themselves. Yet, their lifestyle is completely different. Understand? Two different people understand the same thing, both are awakened, enlightened, aware of themselves. Both are absolute happiness. But the lifestyle varies because of the prarabdha karma. Just like, please see, both the people, both are happy with themselves. One has got a Raja Prarabdha, like a king he lives. Somebody like a Ranka. Ranka means like a poor person. He lives like a poor person. There is a Vidura. Very wise, but a very simple lifestyle. And you look at Janaka, he becomes a king. Very high ostentatious lifestyle. What does it bring? How does it happen? Why somebody becomes something comes around him just like that, another person, nothing comes around him. Why? In spite of your best attempt, this is where comes your karma, what you have done before. Because in this life, you have not done something to deserve it. Now, if you explain this way, please appreciate everything. Again, you should have your intelligence applied to it, because everything you cannot explain away as a pure karma. For animals, it is pure karma. Understand? For animals, it is pure karma. Animals cannot change their destiny. Like a dog, there is litter, 4 litters, 4 babies are there. One dog lands in Queen Elizabeth's house. Other one lands up in ordinary place. Another dog in the street. And the dog cannot change his destiny. Whereas in case of a human being, please understand, there is a possibility. That is why, because it has the individuality, the I, individuality. The human being can change his destiny. Please appreciate how it is. I will tell you now. The human being has got what we call in Sanskrit, Purushartha. Purushartha, the effort of the individual. 2 words you must take. Most people in the world are used to that word, what we call as the karma, my destiny. But another thing is Purushartha. Purushartha means your effort. That side, that part of it usually not known to average man. That is why everybody is so fatalist. Whatever my destiny, that is what will happen. You cannot be just a helpless creature, understand. You can't just be a helpless creature. You have to be somebody, you do your part. You can't say, if I am destined to be, suppose you want to come to Tiruvannamalai, you want to come to ashram. Then you sit down in Madras or sit down in Bombay and you say, if I have to reach Tiruvannamalai, I will reach. What can I do? Will you ever reach? Think of it. I am going to college. If I become engineer, if I am destined to be engineer, I will be engineer. If I am not destined, how can I be engineer? Therefore, I simply go, I don't study. Wonderful. Will you be engineer? This is where comes effort. Are you getting that point, please? What I call as the Purushartha. Purushartha means your effort. That side of this Karma Siddhanta is usually not known to people. That you must do something. Like a person one day, he started, like everybody wants to go in the shortcut. Oh God, I'm going, you go to pray God, not for God's sake, but for some money. Everybody has a shopping list, no? When you go to temple or go to church, mosque, anywhere you go, some holy places, people go with a huge shopping list. What is the shopping list? Total laziness. But I should not study first class first. No effort, all profit. I should not do anything, but everything should come on my way. Why people want miracles? I want to eat whatever I want, drink whatever I want to drink, but I should take a little vibhuti and I should be cured. That is why millions of people fall a prey to this nonsense. Because the person has completely forfeited, surrendered his intelligence at the feet of the superstition and this type of attitude that God will take care of everything. So here, or my destiny will bring me everything. So all the time you go on blaming your destiny and you completely forget the Purushartha, the human effort. Average person doesn't know about this. Because most people do not talk about Purushartha and most people don't know that human effort. Understand? If you say divine has to fix up everything, please see, divine has to fix up everything. Why should Krishna tell Arjuna, fight your battle? Did he fight his battle? The whole story very clearly tells you. He didn't ask him to fight his battle. He very clearly told, if you take me to your side, I shall not hold any weapon. No God is going to live your life. No person is going to fight your battle. Listen carefully, friends, very clearly. I can help you living, but I cannot live your life. Take it as a mantra. Somebody can help you living, but somebody cannot live your life. The teacher in the school can help a student to study, but the teacher cannot study for the student. The mummy can give you food to survive, but the mummy cannot eat and digest for you. But most of the time, mostly in theologies, religions, these type of ideas are almost forced into the brain of the people. That you come to my God and everything He will take care. Or you come to me, I will take care. That is the highest, the worst type of garbage you can push into somebody's head. Nobody can live your life. You have to live your life. If you are hungry, you eat. You can't say, hey, I'm hungry. Can you go and have lunch and come back? Huh? You cannot. Somebody has lived for you, therefore you shall be released and liberated. Nonsense. Nobody. If you are hungry, you have to eat the food. Anyway, this man had this idea. How to be rich? He said, I am going to pray God and I will be rich. So he started praying God. Oh God, please grant me a, what is that? What did they say? Jackpot. Please give me a jackpot. 25 lakhs of rupees. Lottery, please. So every time he goes to temple, he doesn't do any other work, but he goes to temple and prostrate. And that is his job 10 to 5. He goes there and says, God, please give me a jackpot, 25 lakhs. Of course he doesn't get, and after 2 years, he says, all right, God, if you can't, 25 lakhs you can't give, 5 lakhs will do. He reduces his demand, okay? He reduces his demand, 5 lakhs will do. Okay? Another 1 year gone, nothing came. They say, all right, 100,000 will do, 1 lakh. If it is 5 lakhs is too much, 1 lakh will do. That also he did not get. The story goes, a voice comes to him, a voice, he hears a voice which tells him, Arey, at least purchase a ticket. If you don't purchase a ticket, which God can help you win the lottery? No, that much also I should not do. God should purchase the ticket, God should do everything. You understand? This is lethargy, laziness to the infinity. Just like you are in a school, college, university, you see that. Some students are very busy before exams. Some students are extra active after exams. The guys who study, they do very good. They study before exams. The other fellows, they try to find out where the papers have gone. So they become terribly active. So where the mathematics paper, where the English paper. So mathematics paper, you have not done very good, so you want to go and approach the examiner. So you have taken 100,000 rupees with you. 100% you give 100,000 rupees. So you have gone there. And you go to the examiner, and that stupid examiner also agrees to take the money and fix it. Then he says, what is your roll number? 415. So he opens the book, 300, 400, 1, 2, 3, 4, 14, 16. Boy, your paper is not there. Sir, I did not appear the exams. Think, if you did not appear the exams, which fellow can give you number? Do you understand the point, please? If you don't appear the exams, who can give you the number? You appear the exams. Then at least somebody can work on it. Some people, they think destiny means I should not do anything, but everything shall come on my way. It will not. You want a karma phala, if you want some result, you have to do your karma. Very clearly Krishna says in Gita, karmanyeva adhikaraste. You have absolute freedom over action. Act you must. If you do not act, No God can help you. No force in the world can help you. Act you must. You cannot say, I lifted my leg and I did not cover one foot. You cannot. Result is immediate. If you lift your leg, you shall cover one foot. But when you put your foot down, whether there is a gold coin waiting for you or a thorn is waiting for you, that you don't know. That is karma. Are you getting that point, please? You lift your foot. You take a step. But what is waiting you there, you shall never know. It is not given to man to know. Don't try to know the future. It will not work out. Why do you go to movies? Think. Why do you go to movies? Why do you pay so much of money? You go to a Harrison Ford movie, interesting, the Mexican or somebody like a Brad Pitt movie. You go to some type of movies, okay? Action movie. Why do you go there? To be thrilled by the excitement. What happened? Now the hero comes out to the house, jumps into his car, going. Now other side you see, another car this way, another car this way, two motorcycles this way. They are going to surround him. You are already excited. Wow, what is going to happen now? Let's see how the guy comes out of it. Then everybody chases him. Then he sees that. Then he goes this way, this way, this way. And he crashes the car, jumps into the river. Then you are already sitting on the edge of your chair. Then what? That is the time your friend tells you, don't worry, he will come out other side and these fellows will be shot by his friend. Now you will shoot your friend, isn't it? Are you getting that point? Why? Because you have gone there for the thrill. You have gone there for the thrill. But when you have gone there for the thrill, just think, you have gone there for the thrill and the fellow takes the thrill out of it. Because what is the thrill? Thrill of the unknown. You don't know what will happen. And the person is already telling you what will happen. How do you like it? It takes away the whole thrill from your movie. Why do you want to know about your life, what comes ahead of you? Let there be the thrill of the unknown. And no human being is not given to anybody to tell you what will exactly happen. If somebody knows, listen carefully, if somebody knows and everything therefore is totally predestined, that takes away the human effort. If it is totally predestined, tomorrow, 12 o'clock, this is exactly going to happen, you shall get 500,000 rupees or 50 sovereigns or 50 diamonds on the road. So knowing this, you sit down in your house. Tomorrow, 12 o'clock, is all, very auspicious time, Shubha Muhurtam. Therefore, you wait in your house. Now, how do you go and find a gold on the road? You have to do your part. Please appreciate. Things will not happen automatically. You have to do your part. That is where comes karma. But when you do, act you must. But when you are walking, as I told you, you don't know whether the gold will come or a thorn is waiting for you. You get married, a huge gamble. You meet somebody, whether the person turns out to be a foe or a friend, you never know. So because it's uncertain, how can I live? You better do it. Because if you don't do it, listen carefully, if you don't do it, again you will be destroyed. Suppose you say, since I don't know what result is going to come, good or bad, I am not going to act. You will be already unsuccessful. Understand? You cannot give up that human privilege for action. Act you must. Very nicely, there is one Sanskrit verse which says, Udyaminam Purusha Singham Upaiti Lakshmi. Daivena deyamiti kapurusha vadanti. Udyaminam purusha singham. For the lion of a man who is udyami, highly enthusiastic, entrepreneurial. Lakshmi upaiti, prosperity comes on the way. Daivena deyamiti kapurusha vadanti. The cowards, those who never act, they shall interpret that other person's success as karma. Daivena deyam, something is destiny. They do not want to admit that this person struggled and reached where he has reached. Tasmat kuru paurushatvam. Therefore, may you put forth effort in life. If you get it, excellent. If you do not get it, you will not be disappointed. Because you have done your part. Please understand, don't be a fatalist in life. Your father has suffered from a fever or some type of a disease. If you say, if he is destined to live, he shall live. If he is destined to die, he shall die. And you don't do anything. What will happen? Maybe in the process, suppose the person dies. After some time, you will have a guilt in your heart. And at least I should have taken to the hospital. I should have given him some medicine. Maybe he would have survived. Cheh, why didn't I do this? Understand? But suppose you do your part. You do your best. You cannot do Queen Elizabeth's best. Your best is 10,000 rupees I can spend. So I spend 10,000 rupees. I take to the hospital. I take to the doctor. I admit him in hospital. After that, suppose he passes away. Then you shall have no guilt in life because you did your part. Rest you don't know. That is why you must act. Don't simply hand it over to some destiny, some unknown godhood or somebody. Don't pass it on the responsibility. You do your part. Nature takes care of the best. Rest. And when the result comes, you accept it as it is. Who can accept? That is why this, long before you come into Karma Siddhanta, this self-knowledge already is over. Why? Because who can accept the result as it is? Only when you are a person happy, contented with yourself as you are, you shall accept the result as it is. Think. You have to see, these are very beautiful subjects. You need to understand it clearly. Take an example. There are two friends. Please see how it is. How the attitude in life completely changes all your dimensions. There are two friends. Both invest 1,000 rupees each. Each one 1,000 rupees they invest. After the end of the year, they get 400 rupees profit. Since investment is same, the profit share will be same, 200 rupees. So in the 1,000 rupees, when you get a 200, it is a 20% profit you got. Okay. Now one person had invested that 1,000 rupees with an expectation that I must do something, I am doing some business, I must get some money out of it, I will get into business. If I can get a 100% profit, it will be nice. So 1,000 rupees investment, he expected 1,000 rupees profit because that is his life. And when he approaches his friend, he said, look, can you give me some money also for the investment? The friend said, okay, I will also give you 1,000 rupees. But that friend is giving him money not for any profit. Because the friend is asking, let him take 1,000 rupees. If he returns my capital, good enough. I am not interested in another 20 rupees or 50 rupees profit. If just 1,000 rupees I invested, if I don't lose, I am happy. Because I am doing it for his sake. I am already full. I have plenty of money with me. But for his sake, I am spending 1,000 rupees. So he gives you 1,000 rupees just for friend's sake, for your sake. At the end of the day, investment remaining the same, profit remaining the same, share also is same, each one gets 200 rupees. Now what is the reaction? The one who was expecting 1,000 rupee profit per 1,000 rupees, thoroughly disappointed. Only 200 rupees. The other fellow who expected only 1000 rupees, no expectation because he's already plenty, 200 rupees, hey, bonus. Ha! I never thought 200 rupees extra will come. He's very happy. Are you getting that point, please? Investment is same. Profit is same. But one is very happy, other is totally disappointed. Why? Because one had expectation, other did not have the expectation. That is why long before you get into the huge unknown game of life, first recognize who you are. When you discover you are the happiness, you are the bliss, Satchidananda Rupoham Shivoham Shivoham, I am the absolute, I am the happiness, I am the truth. You have nothing more to achieve in this world except to play through life. It is just like a drama. A drama is like a huge drama of human existence where you are playing certain role. Understand? When you are playing a role, the actor is not affected by the role. And please appreciate, friends, for your sake, every year Oscar is given out. Do you give Oscar to the actor or to the role? The role is not given in Oscar. Only actor is given the Oscar. Why? Because the roles are useless without the actor. Actor is important. That is why different actors in different roles. Hero, the heroine, the number one, number two, best actor, best actress, supporting actor, supporting actress, dress. So many different Oscars are given out. To whom? To the people. Roles are roles. By itself is neither good or bad. Same thing also in life. What you come across, what type of situations come across, you cannot take anything about it. Depends how you are making use of it. What type of actor you are. So if you are a person, you know yourself who you are, then you act it well. Our problem in life is, we do not know who we are. We take ourselves to be what we have. There is a difference between who you are and what you have. Think. You have riches. Listen carefully. You have riches. Don't say, I am rich. It's a huge standpoint. You have a body. That is why in every language people will say something. In Tamil, in Hindi, what shall we say? Mera tabiyat theek nahi hai. Mera tabiyat. You don't say, I am not well. So you say, my body is not well. But you shall feel, I am not well. Enakku odambu sariya illai. My body is not well. But feeling is, I am not good. I am not alright. I don't know why my stomach is upset. I don't know why my business is gone. But feeling is, why I am upset. You use a language. You say my body, my money, my job, my thing. But you are identifying with it and you feel bad because you take yourself to be not who you are, but what you have. The moment you do that, please understand, you are taking the role to be yourself. This is ignorance, this is madness, this is insanity. Like an actor playing the role of Rama, or playing the role of Ravana, or playing the role of a king or a beggar in the movie. Outside the movie, the fellow behaves like a king or a beggar. How do you say? What do you say? Paityam, isn't it? The fellow gone mad because has forgotten himself. The actor has forgotten himself. Now he plays the role. And please see, friends, since you are an actor, Your roles change in different movies, in different dramas, different scripts. Roles are different, scripts are different. If you are playing the role of Rama in Ramayana, you have a particular script. The same person who was playing the role of Rama in Ramayana and plays the role of Krishna in Mahabharata, if he says the script of Rama in the role of Krishna, the whole drama is finished. Are you getting that? If you play the role of Krishna, if you tell the Krishna's script in Rama's role, again it is finished. Understand in life what you do, friends? You are an officer. Think how it happens. You are an officer. You are also a father. You are also a mother. When you are going to office, officer should go. But what happens sometimes? Suppose your husband has told you something nasty. The wife in you is disturbed. The husband in you is, your wife has told you something nasty. The husband even is disturbed. So a disturbed husband, frustrated wife going to office. The officer is now frustrated. By chance somebody brings a particular file, don't bring it now, later on. Why? Officer has not come home. A frustrated wife sitting down there. A disturbed husband is sitting down there. You are telling one script in another role. After 1 or 2 hours, somehow in time, you forget the insultation, that humiliation that you suffered at home. The officer comes back. Bring the paper. But already 2-3 hours of your time is wasted. So in a day's work, you cannot finish it up. So you are now bringing file home. So everybody sees you, says, very honest worker, very sincere. See how hardworking. You are hardworking or hardly working? Just think. Because you lost your time being a father there, sitting there, being a mother or father, husband or wife. So you are picking up the file now and coming home. Who should come home? Officer or the husband? The husband should come home. Who is coming home? Officer. The father should come home. Mother should come home. Who is coming home? Officer. Loaded with office work. Suppose the child comes and greets on the door. Papa. Hey, get lost. Papa. Why? Father has not come. Understand. You are using scripts. The script of the father in officer's place, the script of the officer in father's role, life is upside down. To play your role well, you must know the actor. Same thing in drama of human existence, the whole creation. If you want to play your role well, you know yourself. Then, every role that you play, who you are is different, what you have is different. Who I am is absolute happiness. Sukho, Sivoham, absolute, relative. You understand that. Then relative roles, hundreds of roles you play. And please see, role playing becomes so easy and so beautiful. A multi-millionaire actor playing the role of a beggar. Think. A multi-millionaire actor playing the role of a beggar. He brings out the nuances of a beggar much more than a beggar. Why? Because he is playing the role. By playing the role of a beggar, he is not impoverished, he is enriched. When the beggar is poor, playing the role of a beggar, you are enriched. Just see the whole dimension changes. If the beggar's role is so exciting, why don't you give up everything and be a beggar? Huh? That doesn't work. Understand? Because you are an actor, you are a person who is rich, they can play the role of a beggar. And that doesn't affect you. You are enriched by playing that role. The other day I was telling you, you play the role of an angry man, cruel person. You are supposed to whip everybody. and you whip up that emotion on the stage so well, everybody hates you. The moment you come out of the scene, that the screen drops, you come out onto the backstage, immediately have to say, hey, how was the role? Did I do it well? Where is your tiredness? Where is your anger? Where is your cruelty? Because you are playing the role of cruelty, it doesn't touch you. You are playing the role of an angry man, it doesn't touch you. Same thing in life. If you are aware of yourself, who you are, then everything you only play the role. So, according to your karma, see where you connect it up. According to your karma, certain roles come in life. Can you say why were you born, where you are born? Did you choose your father? Anybody? Did you choose your mother? Please think of it. Why did you come across a person whom you came across? Anybody organized? This is the person I am going to meet. You are looking at this bridal column, bridegroom, marriage column you write down. You understand? In marriage column you read. You don't know the person, you are simply reading. You want to meet somebody. And please see the problem there that is involved. When you are reading this marriage, advertisement, when you are reading the marriage advertisement, please see that. In that advertisement, no truth is written, total falsehood. Nobody advertises who he is. Everybody advertises what he has, right or wrong? You advertise what you have. You don't advertise who you are. Suppose you write down, please see how the advertisement comes. Boy, again, boy or a girl, the gender that you have, body that you have, man or woman. 26, 27, 28, 30, 40, whatever it is, the age that you have, green card holder, the status that you have, 7-figure salary, the money that you have. If it's a girl, same thing, 27, 39, 40, 50, all that shape and size, you write down. Then you say what? Decent marriage promised, meaning don't ask, money will come. Everything that you have, the girl side write down what she has. The boy side write down what he has. Nobody writes down who he is. But suppose you write down boy, drunkard, insensitive, angry, miserable, manipulative. How many addresses, how many people, how many applications you'll get? Nothing. Girl, angry, cruel, shopping is religion, fights with everybody, cannot work with a team. How many applications you'll get? Nothing. So everybody hides. You advertise what he has, what she has. Later on you discover who he is, who she is. Too late. Only in marriage. Think, only in marriage. No, even in job. You write down what you have, the degree that you have, experience that you have. But you never say who you are. Management training from Harvard, experience with 3-4 international companies that you have. But you don't tell anybody that you cannot work in a group, that you are very insensitive, proud, self-righteous, arrogant. You will not write that. If you write it, no job will come. Everywhere, people are living with the mask. When you take that mask to be yourself, when you take that role to be yourself, you cannot play the role in life. Understand? An actor, if he forgets the actor, cannot play the role. If you forget who you are, you cannot play the role. So what roles you will come across your life, what roles you will come across depends on your prarabdha. Meaning, You never know why were you born in a particular family, why not in another family. The schools that you go into, the college that you go into, the people that you come across. But please see friends, you shall see so many people, ordinary school, ordinary college, ordinary homes, ordinary places. They turn out to be the best guys, best girls, best boys. Born in a ghetto, like all these most of these American basketball players, 7 feet 5, 7 feet 4, 6 feet 9, very, very ordinary family. But look where they are, these Williams sisters. Between them, so many cups they have got, everything, everything, everything. What is the beginning? And also there are people who begin with every advantage. The son of a gun, billionaire father, millionaire mother, every privilege. But these fellows end up as drug addicts, useless, dropouts. 12th standard cannot cross even 12th standard. Forget college, university. Intelligence is cipher, absolute zero. Everything is provided. Why? This is the time your question comes. Why? Why is it like that? This is where comes your karma. But if you attribute everything to the pure karma, without reference to Purushartha, you will commit a huge mistake in life. For human beings, please understand, for animals it is pure karma. They have no choice. No animal, have you seen any animal conference? All the dogs in the city are meeting. Why? Madras is pretty hot. They must have air-conditioned kennel. Demanding. All the dogs conference, they're demanding air-conditioned kennels. We must change our destiny. Anybody? Human beings meet together. So much of suffering, so much of heat, so much of cold, so much of starvation. We must do something about it. The human beings can do about it. If you do not understand that, you will be a fatalist. Like you are walking down the road. Please, you are walking down the road. When you are walking down the road, somebody snatches your bag. Now your friend says, hey, go. Report it to the police. No, what is there to report to the police? I am destined to be robbed, you know. You are a total fatalist. I am destined to be robbed. Destined to be robbed. Think. If you say you are destined to be robbed, naturally you cannot complain. Why? You cannot punish somebody also. Because to fulfill your destiny to be robbed, somebody must be destined to rob you. So a robber is fulfilling your destiny. House has to be burnt, so somebody has to set it on fire. So arsonist, finished. Nobody punished. Somebody is raped on the road. The rapist is fulfilling a destiny. Just think. So many people are exterminated in concentration camps. If you say it's all their destiny, then the people who are perpetrating that cruelty against thousands and millions of people, these exterminators, they are only fulfilling the other people's destiny. Dangerous. You cannot do that to the human being. The human beings have not only karma, but also purusartha. Because they have got the free will. Individuality is there. That is why you can catch them as a criminal. It's just like scientist explanation of alcoholism. Oh, he is like telling, his genes, there is some problem because of which he is an alcoholic. That means his individual responsibility is taken away. Please understand, even if alcoholism is a disease, once you take, maybe there are certain things in your blood or system which catches on, but you have the free will to say, no, no more. Since it is there, I will not take it. If you say, serial killers, psychopaths, have something in their brain cell which makes them a psychopath. That means just like voodoo theory, this type of karma theory, destiny. What can they do? They are destined to be like that. You take away the human responsibility. The person must take responsibility. It's extremely responsible statement. If you pass on, what can he do? His genes are like that. What can he do? His destiny is like that. What can he do? His father is like that. That means, so he is free from all responsibility. This is where people go crazy. Some people escape in the name of gods. Some people escape in the name of the genes. Some people escape in the name of scientific theory. Where is the individual responsibility? Yes, you have got a disadvantage. But you have to convert that disadvantage to your advantage. That makes you a human being. An intelligent person, that is where comes your intelligence, your study, your understanding. In spite of that, you may lose something, but it matters not. Because as they say, it doesn't matter whether win or lose. It matters that you play the game. Can you play the game of life? Losing or gaining is a different thing altogether. Have you not seen people playing, rummy? Have you seen? When you play rummy, you give the cards. When you are giving the cards, you don't look at the face. Nice card, stupid face, stupid card. No. You give it the cards. When you are giving the cards, what cards you get is your destiny. Because over that you have no choice. But how you play is your purushartha. Because some people you can see, some people they see the cards. Not even one cereal, it doesn't matter, let me play the game. There are other people, only one cereal. No, scoot. Some guys are permanent scooters. They will not complete the game. Because, I am going to lose, So the person completely gives up. Another person who did not have one single cereal, but he starts playing. In the process, it comes up. Maybe he goes to win the game. Or he loses the game. So what? You have played the game. Do you understand that point, please? You have played the game. So don't ever go on saying, my father is like that, my mom is like that, my brother is like that, my school is like that. What about you? You are the hero, the protagonist, the chief. That is why Krishna says in Gita, fantastic. Uddharet atmana atmanam, natmanam avasadayat. May you lift yourself by yourself. Never ever look down upon yourself. The so-called God or the truth and all that stuff should not be an altar where you lose your self-confidence. Your faith in God means you get faith in yourself. Your faith in truth means you get the faith in yourself. Ultimately, you develop that self-confidence. I am the truth. I am the God. I am the happiness. God is here. Truth is here. I am the reality. I don't need a scripture and teacher to come and tell me you are different from God. You are mortal. You are dying. Do I need that, a teacher for that? Do I need a scripture for that? I know it. Therefore, know yourself. And once you appreciate yourself, then karma theory becomes beautiful, because then you know what the opportunities that are coming on your way. You don't know how it comes, but you must grab it, make use of it. You can also create an opportunity for yourself. Use your intelligence. But don't simply sit down and say, if I am destined, this will happen, nothing will happen. If you simply sit down and say, something has to happen, will happen, what will happen? Take this statement, friends, think over it. You cannot give a direction to a parked car. A car that is moving, you can give it a direction. A person who is simply sitting down, and destination is comforts in life, taking care of yourself, taking care of others. Every action that you do becomes beautiful, result is accepted. No more you feel deprived, depressed, dejected, because small action, small result, or big action, big result. Neither because of the success, you are not elated. With the failure, you are not dejected. You continue to move. If there is a failure, you don't sit down and grieve, you move on. If there is success, you don't go on celebrating and again destroy yourself. Again move on. In both the time, you are happy with yourself. Okay? Now please close your eyes. We shall see more of it tomorrow. Close your eyes, please.